Former Caribbean Club champions San Juan Jabloteh took to the field for the first time following their one-season hiatus from the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League as Tier 1 action graced the Eastern Borough. They faced a MIC Central FC reboot squad which looked quite different from last season, with the likes of Ross Russell Jr., Kadeem Corbin, Kevon Showtime Woodley, John Paul Rochford and Tyrone Charles, to name a few, taking to the pitch for the outfit now coached by Jason Spence. Reboot is an understatement. After an uneventful first half, Jabloteh made the early running in the second. Playmaker Jaylon Matthews releasing Elijah Sichan, but Jesse Peters was alert in the Central FC goal. Central would respond to that threat in a decisive manner. Woodley with a strong run and touchback for Corbin to slot home. 1-0 in the 55th minute. Corbin and company were now into full gallop and slicing open the Jabloteh defence. The crossbar being found by the nippy striker. Central captain Jamil Neptune knows he should have done better with a follow-up off the shot from Charles. Tyrone Charles started the game on the bench and looked fresh throughout the half. He was teeing them up, but the finishing continued to be poor. Plus, the Jabloteh defence was working. That good defensive work was rewarded in the 77th minute with a well-taken strike on the counter-attack by Elijah Sichan. 1-1. Charles would then take matters into his own hand for Central FC reboot. 2-1 with a strike 3 minutes later. Then he sealed the deal with a neat glancing header in the 85th off the pass from Daniel David. Central FC reboot with a 3-1 win over the returning San Juan Jabloteh. In Game 1 at the Velodrome, 2 penalties were the factors in the match between Prison Service FC and Club Sando. 5 minutes into the second half, Kevon Williams of Prisons bundles over Chevanez Hamilton in the area, and referee Quincy Williams sounded the whistle and pointed to the spot. Shaquille H.E. Henry banged it into the low corner to make it 1-0 Club Sando in the 51st. The Southerners might have been thinking narrow 1-0 win, but 14 minutes into added time, Prisons would be awarded a penalty of their own after Club Sando captain Jamal Jack handled in the area, and referee Williams did not hesitate. Sion Williams did the honours for the Golden Grove Road squad and made it 1-1 on the final blast of the whistle. In other matches on Sunday, Tobago's 1976 FC Phoenix travelled to Football Town TNT to take on Point Fortin Civic FC, and the visitors came away with a narrow 2-1 win. Jariel Arthur and LaShawn Roberts scoring for Phoenix in the 7th and 9th minutes respectively. Tyreek Lee had a lone strike for Point Fortin. In Game 2 at the Mahaika Oval, former national midfielder Nathan Lewis was the star of the show for Athletic Club of Port of Spain against Eagles FC. The Pride of Maloney scoring in the 10th and 51st minutes. Cedale McLean in the 52nd and Captain Dwayne Mockett in the 66th were the other scorers for the Capital Men, while Jabari Ahing got the lone item in the 83rd for Eagles. Match Day 2 starts on Friday with a doubleheader at the La Hokata Recreation Ground at Phase 2. Wayne Cunningham, TTT Sport.